Hi, this is Miley. I just wanted to talk just a little bit about follow-up emails and the importance of using MailingBoss to its potential, because very few people are going to sign up on your landing page and go straight over to BuilderAll and sign up, pay for it, without any follow-up from you. So here I am inside MailingBoss, and I was just going to show you the power of the email sequence and how important it is that we remember we're working with people. People are people, and they want to know why they should do what you're asking them to do. And it's usually not good enough to say, because I'll make commission. You know what I mean? So this is my follow-up series, and you can tell that I have 13 emails, 13 campaigns inside. And if I edit this, I can show you a little bit about how it's set up. So it's got a name that you could see in that list back there. It's attached to a list. You can only attach it to one list, and you can only attach it to one form. So each list can only be attached to one form. So if I come in here and I edit this sequence of emails, you can see that they're all listed over here at the left side. You can see the subject line of the email, and you can tell that that one's actually the last one in the series. So if I click on this one and I click once, it's going to switch to that first email in the series. You can see there's the subject line, there's the subject line, and you can tell which one it is in the campaign, which is really important that you keep track to make sure they're in the right order. You can see this is 0 days, so it's going to go out immediately. You can also see that it's activated, and the way you know that is because it says pause. I can't edit this email until I pause it, and then I would have to activate it again. So keep that in mind. When you're building your email campaign, you're going to start with this being empty, and you're going to add emails to it. And you can see how this is actually from the time that they join the list, not from the previous email. And that's something different from other autoresponders. So this 17 days is actually from the point that they join the email list. You can see that when you add a new one. So if you ever want to change any of these, you have to pause the email before you make a change. Like if I switch to that email right now, I can tell that it's email 9 because that's how I numbered it, but I can't make any changes until I pause the email. So the other thing I wanted to show you was when I add an email right here, and I'm looking at email 9, see how it says sequence message? That's telling you that it's a new one, but it brought the body of the other one in. So if I wanted to add another one to this sequence, I can change this to whatever I want it to be, and I can make changes to it right here. And then I can click and put however many days I want. I think it saw me do that. From the subscribe. So you can tell it's from the top. So maybe I want that to be 20 days. And so you can see how it says hours, days, weeks, whatever. And then you can save your changes. So I'm going to stick this at the very end. And I can edit that here, and you'll notice that all of them are still activated, and it's really important that you notice if you have one that's not coming through, it's because it's not activated. So this one would never go out if I don't click on activate. So how I'm actually going to edit that one, I'm going to come over to campaign, and I'm going to go to, actually I'm going to come down here to the bottom just a second, and I'm going to hit done. And again, this is the power of follow-up, because people want to know more. They want to know more about you. They want to know more about BuilderAll. They want to know about what it is you're doing. And that's what this series is about. So if I come back over here and I've clicked done, it's saved everything, but I have not edited that email yet. And I'm going to come over here to where I can find it in my list. And you can see that that new one is right here. And that pound sign means I duplicated it. And you can tell it, see, 20 days after, that's the one I created. It's also a draft. And it's an important thing to remember, because if they're activated and they're ready to go, you cannot edit them. You can't do it. So if I click update, it's going to put me into the editor once I walk through this. So I can change the campaign name right here, and I can make this, let's make it 15 just so I have room if I want to rearrange them. I'm still connected to the list, and I can do save and next is back behind here. So this is an example email, and I want to say, let's say, so after I click save and next, it puts me into the one editor, but maybe I want the other editor. So always make sure you save your changes before you come into the HTML editor, which gives you a little bit more power over your email. So I can make changes right here, and then I come down to the bottom and I can do save and next, and then that email I can then save and activate, and it's ready to go 20 days later. So that's the way that you actually create a campaign or an email sequence of email campaigns. That's the important pieces that you need to make sure you're following up with people and they know that you're serious about bringing them into your team and caring about them so that they hear from you. I hope that helps. So maybe you're just not sure what to do next. There's a link in the comments for the system that will help you sell BuilderAll. You're going to find your crowd. You're going to find your voice. And it's not going to be long, and you're going to be able to put your message out so people know who you are and want to be on your team. So don't hesitate. Click on the link, get your free account, and join my team today. Thanks so much.